My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2 Regent Day. Silver Crucible. Maybe. I'm not in the insta-click camp for that anymore. Ooh. Maybe this is a good path for it, though. 2 early fights, then we get a shop and a line of question marks. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought they stopped drilling. Oh, okay. Pausing. Alright, I think they're finished with the drill for the moment. Yeah, as I was saying, so we've got all these question marks over here leading up to another rest. 4 question marks. I mean, one of those probably will just be early a fight. But if they were all question marks, I'm very likely to be able to get an upgraded colorless card reward? Yes, colorless card reward. I'm interrupting my own brain pattern. Because I'm keeping an ear out constantly for the drill. I also don't hate the idea of just taking this 3-line early. Cutting up through the first elite and 2 rests. And then we can take 1 late elite, 1 late rest. If I go Crucible, do I go for 3 elites so that I can kind of justify the loss of the relic? I'm going to take Crucible. I like this this left hand. I like the idea of removing a basic strike here. In one of these 2 fights, I picked up some sort of aggression. Try and define my deck early, based around the strongest upgrade I get early. Hell, that shop might not even be a removal. That shop might end up being a key piece, like a Kingly or something like that. Guiding Star, Monologue, and Gatherlight. Monologue doesn't do that much damage without a bunch of other cards to work with it. Gatherlight is independently very strong, so is Guiding Star. I'll take Gatherlight. Shore up my defenses first. Oh, Gatherlight's solving everything by itself. Ooh. Yeah, we can target the backliner, then take it out next turn. Frontliner is debuffing that turn, so then we just get to turn around and pelt damage into you for 2 turns. Perfect. Stardust, know their place in Crescent Spear. If I'm going thick Crescent Spear... But if I want to take advantage of having a bunch of upgraded cards in the base deck, I don't want to go that thick. Stardust is good as a finisher, but it really relies on me not spending stars. Am I okay with not spending stars and just building up to a finisher Stardust? Crescent Spear gets a lot better each additional star cost thing I take. I'm going to take Stardust. Glimmer, Manifest, there's another Stardust there. Crush Under, Volley, Proliferation. I'm definitely going to take the removal of a strike and move on. Sadly, I didn't have the ability to get the Vitruvian Minion. Cards containing Minion deal double damage and gain double block. It's a unique shop relic for Regent. I would just love to see that in a run early enough to be able to utilize it. It's better I have a little bit of gold to be going on with here, so I'll take some of that. Is that true? I don't want the gold there. Give me the clumsy and the relic, actually. Oh my god, whenever you create a card, gain 2 block. That's a pretty good card. Relic. I'll take money from that position then. Oh my gosh. Let's give... Should we give Stardust 2 more damage? No, because it getting like Vigorous or something like that for 8 more damage, or there's got to be other enchants that are worth more on Stardust. You know what? No. Shut up. I disagree with what I just said. And I've always disagreed with what I just said. Alright. 9 times 4 is lethal. Ooh, Terraforming. Gain 8 Vigor. That's certainly set up for Stardust. Manifest Authority, gain 8 block, add a random upgraded colors counter to your hand, and gain another 2 block because of Regalite. That's also really appealing. I want to take Terraform, but I think I should take Manifest Authority here. As in Smithing, let's upgrade a Venerate. More stars. There's the chest that wasn't. Ooh. Manifest Authority, and we get a Purity. Do I have... No. It's better I just use that sooner rather than later, I think. Drop a Radiant Tincture so I can get Venerate out. Gather Light. Stardust for enough damage. And then gain some more stars afterwards as well for our next. Ooh, Stratagem. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card and put it into your hand. That happens every second turn for us. Very consistent. That's going to help us block a lot. By pulling Manifest Authority back into our hand. Oh, Fasten Defend. That's as good as defense gets for us. Next hand's not that light on defense. We're actually going to be really comfy in the rest of this fight. 11, 12. I mean, Venerate's important, yeah, because the enemy's going to be armoring here. So even if I do get Stardust, I still need to push through some health. There we go. Uh-huh. Damn, Skulking Colony got destroyed in this one. Rough life, bud. I thought it wasn't possible, but I might actually consider going the additional 2 elite line over on the left. I don't have a good upgrade right now. Well, I mean, I guess I should probably look at these first. I'll even take the bowler hat before the money this time. Pillar of Creation, whenever you create a card, gain 3 block. I mean, that is nice, but I'm not really creating that many cards. But I probably should in the future, just given the Regalite of it all. That said, I don't think it's worth me hastening to upgrade that. So what? Skulking Colony, are you the worst I could face this floor? We're really good against the Phantasmal Gardener. And really good against the Abyssal Worm. Yep. I'm gonna go for the double elite. Whoa. Love to be able to play that. Do I want to throw 36 damage at the enemies randomly here? Probably not, because I've got to defend for a cycle and then get back to and then execute with Stardust. Ow. I'm gonna venerate over everything else there, so it's 38. Take another 6. Woof. Okay, this line's suddenly really bad. We took way more damage in this fight than I thought was even possible. And now I'm a little threatened that we die in this fight, which we do. How the hell did that happen? I guess just doing no damage in the first, well, doing only base deck damage in the first cycle just completely dies against these. 30 damage in that backline already. Yep. All right. Wow. And that was before the elites. So that was clearly not gonna... I got too cocky. I had a really good Skulking Colony fight, probably largely just because of the cards that were generated from the manifest, to be fair. And then I thought, oh, okay, it's fine. I'm unkillable. And then immediately an enemy proved me wrong. Oh, hey, it's still a Waterfall Giant at the end of the floor. Is this maybe a better line for us, though? Because I'd give anything for a better line. Not especially. We're still looking at a bunch of 2 upgrade lines. Disgusting. I'm going to remove a strike and then just head up towards a couple of questions. See if I can't dodge a couple of the harder fights. Four damage taken so far this fight. Hopefully the last damage we take. Yeah, it will be. Gather Light, Crush Under, and Shining Strike. I do like Shining Strike. Should I? It denies us 1 card draw every turn. And yeah, it's consistency of star generation, but like, damn, do you need it? How bad do you need it? 1 energy a turn? Need it? Gather Light is something I would do otherwise. And it just gives us a star. I'm gonna lean Shining Strike here. Makes every future star cost related pick much less daunting. Begone, Pattern, Refined Blade. I'm more than happy to take a Begone and still thin down the deck. Also, there's this fun Shining Strike. Then you Begone a card in your hand, turn it into Minion Strike, play the free Minion Strike, and you get the Shining Strike back in hand. So you can use it to force additional damage if you really need to. And I found that actually quite useful. That's not going to be enough damage. Lunar Blast, Spoils of Battle, and Refined Blade. I mean, the game is definitely asking me to run some sort of a Regent Blade here. I'm not especially interested. Lunar Blast as a 0 cost is interesting to me, but with the near guarantee that I'm going to have an attack as one of my 4 cards, one of my 5 cards every single turn, like Lunar Blast maximum sees 3 other skills. Probably 2 that I play at absolute best. Talk it down and then click it. I want it to prove itself to me. Colorless card or a random of our set? So a random of our set would give us maybe something related to stars or card creation, which could be interesting. Colorless cards can just give you wild things, though. Show me related to my builds. Fine. I'll take Astral Pulse. It's just a really good card. Especially for the first floor. I'm I'm kind of glad that I haven't taken any defense yet, because now all the defense that I take is already going to be affected by the Fresnel lens. But I am wondering... I'm not super powerful right now. Not at all. But if I can muddle my way through an elite without losing more than 20 health, it's really helpful. I would have to be lucky. Okay, I can't do it. Oh, this might lose as much health for me as the other one would have. Alright, so... It's the back line we take down first. Falling Star, Shining Strike, 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 then defend, throw a Lunar Blast. We start focusing the front line. Astral Pulse. Oh, but go on the defend. It is Shining Strike, Minion Strike, Shining Strike, and then Shining Strike next turn. Everything's sorted. That actually worked out really well. Convergence, Solar Strike, and Parry. I'm not against Convergence, especially with Lunar Blast in the deck. Next turn, gain an energy and a star. Retain your hand this turn. Someone once told me that Convergence is unpickable in response to a video where I won with Convergence. I think about that every time I see Convergence now. Unpickable. I'd love to have some more defense than this, though. I'm going to drop the Dex Potion in this fight. I do think it's that necessary. I'm going to drop double defend and then... put that star back atop the deck. Uh-oh. 12 damage coming in. So many stars. Only getting more stars. Do I take another Astral Pulse with this many stars? I got a lot of access to stars. I think maybe. Red Mask. At the start of combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Guiding Star, definitely good for this deck. Deal 12 damage, draw 2 cards. Costs us stars. Uh-huh. Great. Convergence, Venerate. I'm going to throw Vuln Pot, Shining Strike, Astral Pulse, and then Lunar Blast. So yeah, we do fully understand this fight is going to cause us to take some damage. But basically just on that first turn, if everything here goes well. Yeah, Shining Strike, Guiding Star. Shining Strike again, Shining Strike back to the top of the deck. Last turn of Vulnerability, and we've got a Begone in hand, so it's Shining Strike, Begone the defend. Minion Strike, and then I had another Shining Strike, but needed it. Damn, do I care about Begone again? I'm a Begone again Christian. I used to be Christian, and then I wasn't, and then I was, and then I wasn't. Do I... No. It's Begone just represents bloat at the moment. I'm gonna take Glimmer for a little bit of access to card draw. I'm gonna take a rest here, so I might be able to take the next elite. Yeah, especially because if the next elite does turn out to be the Scavenging Gardeners, I'm ridiculous against them. I shouldn't have played that Begone. Yeah, I should have just played an additional defend that turn. That was the right choice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dying Star, thank you so much. Ethereal, deal 9 damage to all enemies. All enemies lose 9 strength this turn, both defensive and offensive. Ugh. Definitely the worst of the available fights, but it's okay. We managed to nix your damage on that first turn. That's important. That's not going well. Oh boy. Very glad I got more defense before the end of that turn. And that we have Dying Star available this turn, but we are bleeding out very badly in this fight. Damn, that Fresnel lens, I don't think I've picked up a single card affected by it. I don't think I've seen, by the by, a single card affected by that Fresnel lens. Damn, dude. Just kill me. Alright, I need to know, was I being too greedy in that run? I definitely drafted more offense than defense. I definitely removed the more offense than defense. But like, when did I get the Fresnel lens? Got it down here? Okay, let's have a look. I skipped Solar Strike and Parry. Parry is only a block if I'm using Solve Blade. Okay, Solar Strike. Hegemony, Glow, Purity, Orbit, Salvo. None of those are defensive. Begone, Collision, Crescent Spear, Hidden Cache. So yeah, when I celebrated getting Dying Star there, it's because it was the first defensive card I've seen. And is it literally the first defensive card I've seen? Okay, no. Gather Light was available in my first. I took Shining Strike over it. And then I never saw another card that carried the word defend or block again. Okay, come on. So, yes. Let me go out ahead and say that seems a little bit like getting screwed. But what could I have done? Recognizing like that I didn't have that, this fight, knowing that Skulking was still in the pool, I should have just looked at it and gone, absolutely not. If this is Scavenging Gardener, we take 0 damage, we get a relic, and then we move forward. If it's Skulking, I need a consistency of block this deck cannot generate at all. I just do not have the ability for it. My only defense is the Dying Star I just picked up. So therefore, I'll have to take the question mark and hope that the question mark is some way for me to gain additional cards. An alternative is if I recognized it at this point, I could have said, okay, I need card rewards more than anything else so that I can see cards and might get some defense before we get up to this fight. Because again, at this fight, if I can't defend, I'm also dead. So realistically, by the time I got to here, this shop and saw no defense, my alarm bells should have been going off. I should have been looking at that. Like the fact that we got a Terror Eel and only took 13 damage in it, that went pretty well for us, but we couldn't have expected that. At this point, I probably should have then decided to take as many normal fights as possible in order to take as little damage as possible while seeing as many cards as possible to try and set myself up for this fight. Hindsight's 2020, but this is where I think I could have made a difference. I'm not saying it would have. Like, it's entirely because, we took 1, 2, this is only taking one additional fight that I might survive and see a card ward from, and it's possible I see no defensive card wards from that as well. But it's also possible I did. Could have played to that out. All right. Regent, what do you want to do in this run, though? I'm not a big fan of the fact that this early path demands that we take 2 shops in a row without the ability to gain, any resources that would help us through that. Also, like 1 early rest and then it's elite chest, elite question mark. Like, damn, that line sucks. All of these lines kind of suck. I think I need to take the Silver Crucible to get enough power in upgraded cards so that I can try and push through 2 elites, and maybe even if I want to take that late shop a 3rd with only 1 rest on the entire line. That sucks. Damn, dude. Hate it. Oh well. Do what you gotta do. Drop a double defend there happily. Can I have a triple strike? Alright, fine. It's fine. I'll finish him off next turn then, game. Devastate, Hidden Cache, and Wrought in War. I'm happy to take Devastate this early on. Huge amount of damage, doesn't require too much investment. Just gotta make sure I play Venerate. It's actually especially important to upgrade Venerate early now. Because with an upgraded Venerate, I have the ability to play both Falling Star and Devastate. With only one Venerate played. Powder, Cosmic Indifference, and Glimmer. I'm most happy here to take Glimmer. Would have also been okay with the Cosmic Indifference for the record. You kidding me? Really? Not another defend available? That's so mean. I'll play that Devastate because I had to play Weaken last turn to avoid 3 damage. Second Star Potion, Wild Crescent Spear. Know Thy Place and Celestial Might. I think Know Thy Place is probably a good one here, especially with the amount of draw that we have from Glimmer. There's a shop at the end of this line, but I'm going to take that Relic. Oh, nice. Look at the 5 rings. Every 5 cards you add to your deck heal 20 HP. Here's an example. There's no way I'm throwing that Falling Star, because if I throw that Falling Star, I can't just Devastate and kill one of you next turn. And then the backliner, as we saw recently, is cruelly going to murder me. I know. I've seen you do it before. I'm actually going to struggle so much to kill you in that cycle. What I'm going to do that turn is pop one of those Star Potions and just kill you with a Devastate. That's what needs to be done to that Damp Cultist. Damp Cultist. Glow, Hidden Cache, and Glitter Stream. Glow seems pretty important here. Let's upgrade Venerate. Given that we're about to take an Elite after an Elite, I'll take the rest there. Yeah, this is where it feels like maybe I should have taken Glitter Stream beforehand. Triple defend. I'll be using Star Potion this fight. Thank heck I played a Glow last turn, but unfortunately, it didn't really result in additional defense. Can I do 15 damage this and next turn, please? Hey, actually, it's looking pretty possible. Perfect. Orange Doe! At the start of combat, add 2 random colorless cards into your hand. Hell yeah! Terraforming, Crescent Spear, and Glow. Do I need another Glow? I'm putting a lot of draw in this deck. I like it. I like it at the moment. I'm gonna need to find like a astral. Yeah, I wish I had it. What's it called? Astral Pocket? Astral Rend? I used it just, 0 cost, 3 stars. It does damage to all enemies, 14 damage, 18 damage on the upgrade. Astral Pulse. Got it. I remembered it. I wasn't even doing a bit by the by. I totally forgot that. This is gonna do 25 by base and then Vuln, so let's just delete someone. Rend does 15 damage by base and then 5 additional damage for each unique debuff on the enemy. So Weaken Vuln turns this up to 25. And then Vuln is 50% more damage after that. I will take this opportunity to double defend. Especially if I want to have a possibility of going for the additional lead at the end. This hand's really bad. I'm gonna dig. We were looking for Devastate. It's literally the only card I didn't draw. So that's unfortunate. Ow. Okay. Venerate. We can Glimmer the front line. We can Fire Pot and then Falling the back. Throw down and defend. And now we've just got one of you left. And hopefully enough time to just burn through you. Attack Potion, 1/3 random attacks in hand, as well as Vajra, at the start of combat, gain 1 strength. Make it so every time you play 3 skills, put this back in hand. Hell yeah, I got a lot of draw. That's going to be really useful. You can't have it. I just added that. Uh-oh. You can have the defend. Please stop taking cards. Book of 5 Rings is going to heal me for 20 when I take my next card. I can't let that cultist play cards. Who knows what he'll do? So backline's easier to take down. Okay. Use Crush Under to modify this turn for a little defense. With the amount of draw I have in this deck, I'm happy to take an Orbit. I do really want to take the Elite line. We know what the Elite will be as well. Skulking Colony, Phantasmal Gardener. You will be the Abyssal Worm. I don't have defense. Raps. Put a goddamn block card in this deck. What are you doing? Oh. Super. Obviously, I'm going to click Cloak of Stars. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to do a bit. God forbid I have a fun. Junk? God forbid I have a fun. Time to get Clash. I actually want Distraction, because not only is it really good on Regent, it's 2 skills played to make it so. Yay! It's also a card for the sake of Book of 5 Rings. We're still not good at defending, so I will take a rest. Hopefully the Distraction gives me a Glitter Stream. Something I had no opportunity to draft at any point in this run. Shh, don't. I know. I said it was all the way down here. Wait, here? No, here? No, here? Yeah. First time, every time. I'll transform a strike. Oh, by the way, we got Entropy in our opening hand from Orange Doe. Entropy at the start of your turn, transform a card in your hand. Void Form is really important, so I'll play that. Thanks. Now the first 2 cards, rather, I play each turn are free. I'll transform defend. Hey, it got better. Manifest Authority, Entropy. I got Orbit down there as well. Every 4 energy I spend, I gain energy. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to play Orbit and then Devastate for 61 damage for 0 everything. Put Falling Star back atop the draw pile. Just transform a Strike and a Glow. Oh, I'll play the Smith and Knockout Blow for free. Yeah, then Venerate lets me play the rest of the hand. And Sovereign Blade for 61 damage at the end. Why not? And we're already surviving your damage. Let me get a colorless card. Perfect. We made it through! Ooh. Hey, I got stars. I can make decisions. Work in this deck. Make it so also, like, a second Make It So is ridiculous damage. It's like, what you call it? It's like, Letter Opener Plus. Heirloom Hammer, not bad, but really dependent on the value of the colorless card I get in hand. I'm going to take Make It So. It seems a little less dreamy than Decisions, and currently in this deck I have nothing I really super want to cast with Decisions, like maybe Distraction. Oh, Pales. Pales Tears. If you end your turn with unspent energy, gain 2 additional energy next turn. That's nice, but eventually I don't care about energy anymore. Enchant all defends with Goopy. If I hadn't already removed a defend. Can't believe I removed a defend. When that happened? First time each combat, you end your turn without playing cards, just exhaust the hand and take an extra turn. That helping us cut down our deck is nice, but has to help a lot. I don't like any of these, and I do think just giving us the ability to dig deeper into the deck. Also, it's worth noting, exhaust your hand, take an extra turn. If I exhaust, Make It So, and then play 3 skills, it comes back. It's not ready to die. It comes back from the exhaust pile. Again, not really flush with good paths here. I'm very happy to remove 2 strikes from the deck. So we can do that over here. Also gamble on the possibility we see something ridiculous. Ooh, Fasten. Yeah, Fasten for additional block from our defense. One, 2, 3, 4. It goes back to the top of the deck and then back into my hand. One, 2, 3. Welcome back, Makes It So's. Oh, Particle Wall's incredible for this. 0 energy, 2 star cost, gain 9 block, return this to your hand. I do need the glows both upgraded for additional star generation because, like, then my defense is solved if I do it correctly. Reflect matters. Yeah, it matters enough. I'll take it. Also heals us to pick that up, but that wasn't really in dire straits there. Let's Distraction, Smith, Cloak of Stars. Start working on that backline. Omni-slice them, they're dead. Okay, unfortunately we don't get the full defend here, but all but 4 damage. Okay, we glimmered and got the Venerate, so we can just kill him. Entropic Brew, fill all your potion slots with empty random potions. Cosmic Indifference, Kingly Punch, and Parry. I don't think Cosmic Indifference is that important anymore. I think we're probably past that. Kingly Punch and Parry. No thank you either. Ugh, you got me. Yeah, you know. You know. Removing a card from the deck is is super valuable, but is not as valuable to me as drawing 2 additional cards on turn 1, and I don't know if it ever will be. I think this relic is ridiculous. Insanely powerful relic. Give me the Entropic Brew, we'll see if we can kill super early here. I'll happily use Radiant Tincture on turn 1, drop Orbit, Distraction, make it so, know thy place. Make it so, know thy place. Venerate, Cosmic Star, make it so. I could Particle Wall, Gambit, make it so, but, like, I don't want to Gambit. I'm not ready to die. Oh, I'd be dead. Yeah. A big problem for us right now is, as we play cards, the meaning of those cards disappears. Right now, the Make It So's do no damage, so by the time I pull the Make It So's back into hand, a lot of their damage has disappeared already. So, not great. Also, I don't have the stars to play Reflect here. Ooh. I was in the Gambit there. Thankfully, I finished the fight. Chart of the Stars. Whenever you spend stars, gain 3 energy per star you spent. Gain 3 energy, sorry. Gain 3 block per star you spent. I think it's worth just throwing one of those into this deck so that I can defend on aggressive turns with my stars. Orbit needs an upgrade. This one's going to be regen because we'll be in the fight long enough. Know thy... Then Make It So's I probably don't need to throw at the enemy, but Devastate I definitely do. Child of the Stars. Devastate. You are weakened. Using Patience. So is my plan to cycle back to Devastate again to do damage? It appears to be. I guess I'm okay with that. Orbit Glimmer. It's a Reflect that I can't play. Right. That's tough. God, I probably needed to play that Venerate as well. Yeah, I needed to play that Venerate last turn. Thank heck we got Venerate here. It's basically essential. Frozen Egg, when you add a huge sigh of relief that we got through that fight without taking way more damage that we definitely deserve to have taken. Void Form, wow. Frozen Egg, when you add a power card to your deck, upgrade it, and then we immediately got offered both Black Hole and Void Form. I'm gonna take Black Hole, sorts AoE that is otherwise very difficult for us. Void Form's also incredible. I would love to take Void Form, but I think I have to take Black Hole. Bronze Scales, start each combo 3 Thorns. Yep, this is why we had to take Black Hole. Okay. It is Make It So, Make It So. Distraction, Big Bang. Child of the Stars. We'll devastate that front line, immediately killing it. Glow to draw 2 more Make It So's into hand. Make some stuff so. Black Hole Venerate. Okay. Orbit. Glimmer. Know thy place for the biggest damage. Cloak of Stars returns. That'll have to do for now. Oh god, no, not this. Okay, it's fine. I'll only take 8 damage this turn. Wait, never mind, we got the additional energy. The explosive and then the Sovereign Blade was enough to get us lethal there. Phew. Potion Belt. I'll pick up, gain 2 potion slots. Summon forth. I don't really create a blade is the thing. Sometimes I create something that then creates a blade. That's completely different. That doesn't require support in the deck. So both of the glows desperately want an upgrade. It just comes down to whether or not I think I'm going for the Unsettling Flesh Cube on this floor. Which I think I'm actually really good against the Unsettling Flesh Cube fight. Just in case I will take this rest, though, because I'm going to need to rest before Knowledge Demon anyway. So it's not like I'm getting, you know, the dream where I upgrade both of the glows. Even if I wanted that. Okay. Dark Shackles, I only have to defend 7 now. If I know thy place, I only have to defend 5. Cool. Got both the bugs on the first turn. Charizard's Glow Glow. Literally just set up. You sleep for another turn, buddy. I got this. Ooh, Smith. Big blade. Okay, now, did you want to play? Because we can play. Okay, I've got the Smith set up. Maddening that we were 1 damage off lethal there. Though, thankfully, not for long at all. Beetlejuice. Nice. Enemies for the next, deals 30% less damage for the next 4 turns. Almost certainly going to happen at the, Act 3 boss fight. Interesting. I actually think that Gather Light's exactly what I need. Just a single basic block that doesn't require stars, that gives us stars instead. Do I have an unexpected combo with either of these? Daughter of the Stars is Daughter of the Winds is really good for us, giving us 1 block every single time we play an attack card. So Make It So's really good with that. I say really good with that. Yeah, that's some. Mr. Struggles is obviously I say a wee. I don't think I especially. Oh, God. Very sleepy today, apparently. Oh, I haven't had my second coffee yet. It's already 1 p.m. Yeah, I'd happily take Mr. Struggles or Daughter of the Wind. I'm not going to be taking Bing Bong. Pretty happy to take Daughter of the Wind, to be honest. All right. Start with Distraction. Oh my god. Decisions is an interesting thing to hit there. I want to play the Reflects so that just every single turn you are reflected. And then set up so that I always have my stars. I'm amazed that I have block. I guess that's what Devastate does. Yeah, I thought we were pretty good against the Flesh Cube. I'm happy to take another Cloak of Stars, and then I'm actually probably okay for energy. For defense for a bit. Especially because I have enough draw that those Cloak of Stars are overrepresented in how much they'll defend for us. Distraction needs to be 0 cost so that I can easily play it through. I mean, look, we got 50 minutes of no drilling. You can't even hear this one. This one's just for me. Anyway, Quasar from Distraction there. And we get Automation, Fasten, Nostalgia. Nostalgia throwing the first card we play, first attack or skill rather we play each turn to top our deck. That'd be pretty good for consistency, putting like Reflect or something there. Automation's just energy, which is really good as well. Fasten. I'm going to take Automation for the energy, actually. Let's make some stuff so. Prolong, what do you say? Next turn, gain block. Okay, so that would give me 0 block if I already played Panic Button. So it's not play Panic Button, then that. Although I guess there was maybe an argument in play Double Cloak at the Stars and then play that. The enemies hit next turn versus how much... Oh, no, I've got decent defense next time. We're fine. Definitely take damage. You can't short my draw. That's not allowed. Oh. Orbit, Black Hole, Child of the Stars, Particle Wall. I'll end there so I can trigger... No. I'm not going to reset it. I was supposed to play it again because I'm taking 6 damage at the end of my turn. I was not thinking about that. Okay. Devastate is good damage and defense at the same time, courtesy of the 12 we get from the Child of the Stars block. That said, Reflect is good defense and offense at the same time, courtesy of being good defense and offense at the same time. It doesn't need an additional complicating factor, it just is. Courtesy of it is, source, it is. See what's in Quasar. In Quasar, it's Quasi. Deal damage equal to the number of cards played this combat. Gold Axe is going to be pretty good. Yeah, 33 currently. Definitely can't take Sloth, of course, so we'll take Disintegration. 13 damage at the end of every turn for us now. 1, 2. It's not worth throwing Panic Button here. I have to defend again next turn. And I've got the Reflect for it as well. Good. Good, good, good. $27's incoming, 2740's incoming. I'm just going to drop Ultimate Defend. Beautiful. Gold Axe him. Skill Pot. Comet, Monarch's Gaze, and Decisions. The Monarch's Gaze has... Damn, I really need coffee too. Monarch's Gaze has actually a lot of synergy with this deck, because the Make It So's mean I pelt the enemy with hits constantly. It's just difficult for me to play Monarch's Gaze I literally haven't used Pale Eyes once, by the way. I always forget that it's possible. Like, I almost need like a visual indicator on the end turn to remind me. Monarch's Gaze, Decisions, Comet. Comet's really good, would be Persistent, Weak, and Vulnerable that I can put on an enemy. That said, our star generation is about the same as our star expenditure at the moment, which is to say, I'd have to put some more stars in the deck if I was going to take that. Give me Monarch's Gaze. That's it. We're pretty good at floor fights at the moment. Boss fights, Monarch's Gaze will just end the boss fight. Transform all strikes and defends. 3 strikes, 3 defends. All the powers that we get from that would be upgraded. Removing 2 cards does not that much right now. Like, yeah, it's good, but it's hard to love Empty Cage in a world where you could, a floor before this, remove 4 cards. And then Black Star. I'm not going to be elite hunting to the... I almost feel like Black Star shouldn't be offered as the Act 3 boss reward, because, like, what? If I see a line of 5 elites, I might be able to get enough value out of it if I'm already so powerful that it doesn't matter that I took it in the first place, you know? Like, anyway, I'm going to take Pandora's Box here. We get royalties, and the rest of this is... Cloak of Stars and Foregone Conclusion are both really good. The rest of these don't really need to be here. Now, about those upgrades in this deck. I was talking previously about how our star cost is out of control. I do think an upgrade on each of the glows would go a long way. So, like, this safe double upgrade, late shop, maybe elite, seems pretty appealing to me. Wait. Okay, yeah, this is the correct version. Ooh, royalties. 35 gold. I like it. Damn, I got Purity in this hand. I don't want to destroy any of those cards. They're all good cards. Okay. Monarch's Gaze. Okay, so know thy place. Cloak of Stars. I'll Glimmer for the draw. Great. Put Conqueror back atop the deck. Make it so, make it so. So you lose a strength every time I play an attack. Or rather, every time I hit you with an attack, and I gain a block every time I play an attack. Damn, these Make It So's are going to do incredible work with that. Sincerely. Let's get rid of Conqueror, card I don't intend to play in this. Okay, I didn't get a free skill there. I'm going to use Skill Pot to play my 3rd skill of the turn. And then that'll give me the 2 make it so's in order to help me defend. Wow. I mean, it helped. Ooh. Thought it was going to feel a little better than that. Okay. Know thy place, venerate, devastate, particle wall. Got him. Actually, no. No. None of those. I am liking seeing royalties in the opening hand consistently. I'm going to put royalties back atop the deck so I can play it on my later turn. I'm going to go Cloak and then the Cloak of Stars. Hit. Oh, no. Left myself high and dry here. Defend for another 9, and then lose some HP. Royalties. Know thy place. Distraction. Single particle wall. It's not free all of this turn. It's just free now. Beautiful. Upgraded Cosmic Indifference. No. Deck runs thin enough that doesn't really matter that much. Enchant attack with Corrupted. Deal 50% more damage every time you use it. I don't have anything against putting that on Devastate and just turning it into a 60 damage hit. Makes it much more relevant in the end game. Particle Wall with a little more block could be interesting, but I think more interesting than that is literally just going to be draw. Let's put that on Orbit. Okay. So, know thy place. Cloak. So, Orbit. Salvo, Photon Coat, and I'll throw Devastate back atop the deck, but I'll just draw it next turn. Devastatingly, that was not anywhere near defending me appropriately enough. I do have to make sure I play that royalties, though. Beautiful. None of those are needed, but I'm very happy to see that block potion. Let me take the glow upgrade #1. Strike dummy. Do I even have any more strikes? Dummy? Alas, I am the strike dummy. Yeah, I mean, decent turn to play Monarch's Gaze, but maybe we get away with playing something else instead. Why bother if it's good? Okay, I got Black Hole out, so Star Gain and Star Spending, both very useful. Ah, yes. I wish I had the ability to gain stars. Oh. 1, 2. And that one. Okay. And then that one. Still short. I'll score my extra card draw here at least. Turn all the rest of the cards in hand into minion sacrifices, causing them to bring back our best cards, and then the frontliner dies against us. Devastate, Charge, and Glimmer. Don't need any more of those, thank you. Okie dokie. Show me good shop. Vitruvian Minion? Way too late. I know. I literally just saw the ability to use it, but it's way too late for me to use it now. Sadly. I don't create any cards in the middle of combat, do I? I create one, maximum two. Yeah, that's not gonna be a pillar of creation there. Fasten. I don't have any defense anymore, courtesy of what I did. I think Photon Cut, Conqueror. Conqueror could theoretically be useful. Swirl's about it could theoretically be useful. I guess so could Photon Cut. We're out of time for royalties to be useful, but it's only a curse. I have to play it once. Let's take Secret Technique, Warpaint, hoping it hit the Secret Technique. It did not. Okay. Let's drop Explosive Ampule for Clarity Extract. And do I have enough Weaken and Vulnerability for targets? I do not. We will also take that Gamma Blast. And I'm going to avoid the Elite, actually. Okay. Yeah, see, when we randomly make the card Smith, it becomes really good to have Conqueror in the deck suddenly, resulting in literally hundreds of damage. Kind of surprised the enemy didn't go down that turn. That's okay, though. That's what next turn is for. And also the Fire Potion. Potion of Binding, we get in response instead. I'm going to take Quasar there because I do feel like creating an additional card could be really useful for us. Ooh. That Secret Technique's pretty important. Let's use Reflect so that I can get some damage out of it. Beautiful. Ooh, big royal gamble. Okay, I have to lose 2 max HP here as well. Not a big fan of that. Finally got Black Hole in this hand, though. Rotting Wall, Glow, Summon Forth, not interested. We'll take our rest. If I had to guess, I'd say... Damn, I don't know. Maybe the first phase of this fight will be pretty bad for me. I do play a decent amount of skills. Probably shouldn't play Distraction yet. But like if I played Distraction and whatever it gave me and the Cloak of Stars, I then Throw more attack. I got basically 3 turns to kill you. How much is this 1 star going to help me next turn in killing you? I'd love to play Monarch's Gaze, but I do not have the time right now. It's got to be Glimmer. Orbit. Venerate, then Gamma Blast, Cloak of Stars, make it so, and drop a block. There's no way I can't do 19 damage this turn, right? While setting some stuff up, ideally. Black Hole Glow. Know Thy Place. Conqueror. Make it so, and then I'll just play out Royalty. Should have been foregone conclusion. That's my bad. Playing out Royalties does mean I don't have to draw it again, though. Which is nice. Let's show me Distraction. Okay, Bulwark, pretty good. Gives us some block. That's mostly what I was looking for. Start with the Spoils of Battle as well, looking to draw for block. And we find it, that's great. Okay, Child of the Stars. I'm gonna Glow and Venerate and Cloak of Stars. Beautiful, full block. 44 incoming this turn. Short on the ability to use Gamma Blast as well as Reflect, so it's got to be Falling Star Reflect. Then Conqueror and perfect. Monarch's Gaze needs to be played, but am I doing 55 damage this sorry, 77 damage this turn? Unlikely, but if I pull Know Thy Place and Gold Axe, I might. Didn't really give myself the ability to play that turn. I don't know if it's gonna be worth playing. It has to be, right? Look at the rest of this hand. Monarch's Gaze, Know Thy Place, make it so. Gather Light, make it so. Cloak of Stars. Yeah, we're fully defended here. Very down on my luck in terms of the star generation right now, which is really tough. Yeah, because we've got hands like this. I'm going to have to hit Clarity Extract looking for a... No! Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Is this... Yep. Almost every single card in my deck that costs stars is currently in my hand, and oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad for us. That's not good. I'm going to throw a Beetlejuice at you. Take a lot of damage off you. I'm going to throw a Potion of Binding as well. Take even more damage off you. I'm going to take 23 just straight up. Transform burn. Oh my god, it got worse. It got a lot worse. I think that might be the only status that's worse. Wow. Okay. Can secret technique the reflect into our hand, venerate and reflect. Make it so toxic. I get to put 2 cards into this hand. I think Know Thy Place and Glow should probably be 2 of them, to be honest. She's got Transform. Let's transform the Photon card I don't care about here. Know Thy Place. Cloak of Stars, Bulwark. So make it so. Great, fully defended. Then Glow and Spoils, and then Gamma Blast. Keep up the weaken and vulnerability. I'm transform Falling Stars because it costs more than I want to ever spend on that. Gold Axe for 105 damage right now is really huge. Let's look into Fasten. I will take Mayhem. Just let that play the top card of my deck every turn. At the start of your turn. Right, so that's after your draw. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's after the draw. Oh, wow. I'm glad I played that. Think I'm dead. Cloak of Stars. Prophesize. We can Know Thy Place, but that's not really going to change anything about that one. Yep. Prophesize again. Nope. Ultimately, what gave out was not having enough star generation to consistently be able to play all of the things. That's what I thought I was solving with the 2 glow upgrades at the end, but evidently I needed a little bit more solution towards it than that was giving us. Damn. Damn. I didn't think that fight was going to be as bad for us. I definitely think, you know, there are versions of that fight that we win, especially if we had the ability to drop the Monarch's Gaze earlier this turn where I could have gotten a foregone conclusion that I didn't play it. That really hurt. Being able to choose 2 additional cards for the next hand. It was when I was at the bottom of a deck cycle and I played something else instead. But that really hurt. I should have played the foregone conclusion there. Oh my god, the entire time. Oh my god. I literally forget that I have this relic every single time. And you do it too, by the way. You can absolutely tell me that you don't, but you're lying. You're lying. You're lying to make me seem silly as the streamer. Just admit it to yourself. You also forget that you have Bale's Eye. And to throw the potion, and also that you have Lantern Key. And that was actually you recording the last couple of episodes. Your name has been Rhapsody. The name of your series has been Rhapsody Plays Slay the Spire. You can click it in the top left if you want to remind yourself on all the episodes you recorded. Here's all of the people that are supporting you on the Republic at patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. How do I put the thank you? And a special thanks this episode, you're giving, I presume, to Lotta. See you next